In a deep valley between two great mountains, there was a village so remote that the only way in or out was across a single, ancient rope bridge. The bridge was the village's lifeline, but it was old, and in a terrible storm, it had been badly damaged. The planks were rotten, and the ropes were frayed. The villagers were terrified. They were cut off from the markets, from doctors, from the rest of their families. A young, strong villager named Aris saw their fear. "I will fix it," he declared. He gathered his tools and went to the cliff's edge. But as he looked at the vast gap and the rushing river below, his courage faltered. The task seemed too big, too dangerous. He feared that his work wouldn't be strong enough and that the bridge would collapse under the first person to cross it. Overwhelmed by the weight of responsibility, he sat down and did nothing. Days passed. An old woman from the village, Ilara, saw him sitting there, paralyzed by his thoughts. She didn't have his strength or his tools, but she walked up to the bridge, picked up a single small plank from a pile of discarded wood, and tied it securely over a small broken section. She then went back, picked up another plank, and fixed another step. Aris watched her, puzzled. "What are you doing, grandmother?" he asked. "You cannot rebuild the entire bridge by yourself. Your work is too small. It doesn't matter." Ilara paused, wiping her brow. She pointed to the first plank she had fixed. "That step did not matter?" she asked. "It is now safe. And this next one," she said, securing another, "will be safe too. I cannot build the whole bridge, but I can build the next step and then the next. Soon, all the steps will be safe, and only the ropes will need strength, your strength." Aris was stunned. He had been so focused on the impossible totality of the task that he had failed to see. It was just a series of possible small tasks. His fear of not completing it perfectly had stopped him from starting at all. He stood up. He didn't look at the whole bridge anymore. He looked only at the next frayed rope. He took his strong, young hands and began to weave and mend. Together, the old woman with her small, certain steps and the young man with his newfound, focused strength repaired the bridge within a week. The lifeline was restored, stronger than ever. Moral: we often look at our biggest goals, our greatest challenges, and feel paralyzed. The secret is not to focus on the entire journey, but to have the courage to build or to mend just the very next step. The small, consistent efforts of the willing are just as powerful as the strength of the mighty start where you are. Use what you have. Do what you can.